everyone, welcome back to Jus de Rose. On this channel we talk about fragrances, and today's video is about my top 10 fall or autumn fragrances for women. Warm, cozy, sweet, woody and spicy fragrances, you name it, I got you covered. So let's get straight into this video. Number 10, we have a warm, cocooning, soft, musky fragrance, Amber Musk by Erin. I've had this fragrance in my collection for quite some time now, and I always whip it out for the autumn or fall season. It is so perfect for this time of year. Amber Musk smells really cozy and warm. You have some musk, there's a little bit of coconut water as well. That's gonna add not a tropical feel to the scent, but adds to the creaminess and softness of the musk. There's some light sweetness from benzoin, so you get a light vanillic character as well from this fragrance. This smells like a cozy cashmere sweater, super soft and delicate. Now ladies, if you're a fan of rose fragrances, this next perfume is going to be right up your alley. I give you Impression Rose Oil Esparta by Austin's. Now Austin's is a new niche brand, and I would say if you enjoy fragrances by Diptyque, there's a good chance that you will really like Austin's fragrances as well. This rose fragrance to me is a fresh, spicy, ambery type of a rose, and the freshness is almost citrus-like from the rose, not from necessarily citrus fruits. Something that is really cool about Austin's is that every time you get an eau de parfum or a fragrance, you have a matching oil. And in this case, this is Rose Esparta oil. What I like to do is layer these two fragrances. So I'll apply the oil first, and then I will layer it with the eau de parfum. And the oil is super luxurious. This is probably as natural smelling as you can get to a rose essence. I find that it has a more woody, berry-like character, almost wine-like, so like red wine berry-like, and coupled with the brighter and more citrusy facets of the rose that you'll find in the eau de parfum. It's a very natural smelling rose and a must-have for rose lovers. If you're looking for a woody, spicy fragrance that is very rich and elegant and magic smelling, I would recommend Oud Violet Intense by Fragrance du Bois. Now this fragrance has featured in so many of my videos, and for good reason. It is amazing, and I would go as far as saying that it is one of the best fragrances from Fragrance du Bois. This fragrance is a little bit sweet because you have some tonka bean, so a light powdery almond touch. You have some spices, some resins, a light fruity note from mandarin, but overall it is spicy, woodsy, and very sophisticated. I would recommend wearing this fragrance on an evening, on a night out. It is so beautiful and will make you smell like $1,000,000. Next up, we have a creamy sandalwood dream of a fragrance, Santal Blond by Atelier Materi. This perfume is for those of you who love super creamy, frothy, milky sandalwoods. It is lifted with some citrus as well, so there is quite a prominent note of bergamot, which gives it a zesty, almost green-like character, and this will persist actually throughout the development of the fragrance. To me, this perfume reminds me of the creaminess of cream cheese frosting. That really silky texture, just super yummy. This is what Santal Blond smells like, or gives me the impression of. On my skin, it dries down a little bit powdery, so it's never going to be too overwhelming with the creaminess. For those of you who enjoy a little bit of sweetness in life, who would like your fragrances to be creamy, sweet, and indulgent. I love Thé Noir 29 by Le Labo. This is a fresh, spicy, fruity black tea that I exclusively wear in the colder months. It smells like a cold, crisp autumnal morning. It's like you can feel the cold air caressing your warm cheeks. That is the kind of feeling that I get with Thé Noir 29. So you have some black tea, some bay, and you also have some fruity notes with little bits of dried fig. Thé Noir 29 is a great daytime fragrance for the autumn or fall time, and I would recommend it to those of you who don't necessarily want super sweet and culinary fragrances that we often find and often reach out for in the colder months. So say, you have lots of vanillas, resins, and woods, but you want something that is actually quite fresh, but still perfect for this time of year, then Thé Noir 29 is one that I recommend you try. Now, a fall fragrance wardrobe wouldn't be it without a good vanilla fragrance. And the one that I always come back to during this time of year is Angélique Noir by Gerna. It is a completely atypical type of a vanilla. It's not your sweet cupcake vanilla, not at all. It is a fresh green vanilla with notes of angelica seeds. That's going to add a little bit of that like herbal green character, as well as an ultra juicy pear accord that is going to brighten this composition and complement the sweetness of the vanilla. To me, it smells womanly, it's mysterious, I find it to be alluring as well, and it's a great fragrance for you ladies who are looking for a unique smelling vanilla. If you want something different and you love vanilla, Angélique Noir is where it's at. Now we're going to dive into the world of spices with this next fragrance, Rehab by Initio Parfums Privé. This to me is almost the definition of fall in a fragrance. It is a spicy, woody fragrance with undertones of sweetness. To me, this perfume smells like a cold autumnal morning. You're going on a walk in a forest, you have leaves crunching underneath your feet. It's very woodsy, almost pencil shavings type of woody, with spices and an underlying vanillic sweetness. This is a fragrance that is comforting, it's warm and cozy, unisex as well. So ladies, if you're looking for a fragrance for yourself, but also for your man, you can totally share Rehab by Initio Parfums Privé. Number 3, we have a floral, musky, boozy fragrance. I give you Dama Bianca by Zerjoff. Now the one that I'm holding here is the hair mist, because actually it turns out that the fragrance doesn't work with my skin chemistry, but I loved it so much that I ended up getting the hair mist so that I can still enjoy the scent. So there's lots of ingredients within this fragrance. There's lots of florals. To my nose, the florals that are the most prominent are jasmine and violet. And the violet, it's almost like violet sweets. So it is quite sweet, more sweet I would say than powdery. And then that is blended with some vanillic undertones and some malt, which is what gives it a boozy character in my opinion. Overall, I would say this is a floral, boozy scent with a light vanillic undertone. Oh, this smells so good. And I'm actually really looking forward to wearing this in the warmer, milder, autumnal days. Beautiful fragrance. Definitely test this fragrance on your skin. Hopefully you'll have a little bit more luck than I did. But if it doesn't work for you and you do love this scent, then you can do like me and just buy the hair mist, because it smells just as good and also it's more affordable.
Are you ready for it?
We have another vanilla, a majestic vanilla, one of my favorites for this time of year, Lune Féline, but this time the extrait version by Atelier des Ors. It retains the original characteristics of Lune Féline, so the spiciness of cardamom, the warmth of vanilla, but I find with the extrait is that it's even smokier. I also find that the vanilla smells really rich and intoxicating in the scent. It smells to me like a very strong smelling vanilla pod. very natural smelling. It's not going to be too sweet or too sticky. It's more on the woodsy and smokier side. I adore it. Smells so good. If you're a fan of the original Lune Féline, then also get the extrait. Just love it.
He's done miracles on me.
Now you're gonna tell me,
Josephine,
why are you recommending this fragrance when you said that you wouldn't purchase it yourself? Well, guess what? I actually changed my mind. Get ready, ladies. Gris Charnel by BDK Parfum. This fragrance has been an obsession for the last couple of months. I purchased this fragrance a few months ago and have been obsessed with it. And I'll say that this is my favorite from BDK fragrances. And I will go as far as saying it's probably the best from the brand. And I do recommend you get this fragrance. I have changed my mind. A spicy, ultra milky sandalwood, super yummy with an underlying note of fig. To me, the fig in this fragrance is a really milky, coconutty kind of fig. Very creamy is what I'm trying to say. So ultimately, Gris Charnel makes me think of a spicy chai latte. Imagine you're drinking a warm chai latte in the autumn time. You're wearing a chunky sweater. It's raining outside and you're really cozy and toasty inside drinking your chai latte. It's super cozy and comforting and I absolutely adore this scent. Performance-wise, I find that I get whiffs of it throughout the day. I mean, I do tend to overspray with this scent, like big time. And it lasts a good 10 hours on my skin. So it has really good performance and yeah, love Gris Charnel. Recommend it to you ladies if you like spicy, woodsy, a little bit sweet type of fragrances. So there you have it, my top 10 fall or autumn fragrances for women. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comments down below what fragrances you like to wear during the autumn and fall time. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching and remember, spread the fragrant love.